Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I have just a really small haul to show you guys today. Strangely enough, it's actually from Amazon, which I have never really thought about getting stuff from there before, but I'm actually really happy with everything that I got. So if you're curious about which specific shops I got things from or something like that, I'm going to try to remember to include links in the description box. So if you want to get the same items, you can go ahead and just click those links. But yeah, so I guess let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I got was this actually, and if you saw one of my previous videos, I got a bunch of clasps from BB Craft, a bunch of different toggle clasps. And they were all, they all had a bunch of different finishes. And I was like, you know what I realized? I'm like, I only have silver crimp beads. And I feel like it definitely looks best to keep your, metal finishes consistent. And so I was like, well, rather than going out and buying a bunch of different colored crimp beads, I'm just going to keep using the silver crimps that I have and then just use crimp covers instead. So that's what these are. Out of the bag. So it just came in this really tiny box, and all of the different metal colors are like in their own individual bags. So yeah, there's a decent amount of each different finish, I think. Plus I thought that with the crimp covers, it kind of just makes your bracelets look a little bit more professional and finished anyway. So that's why I thought this would kind of be a better route. But there are just a bunch of different colors in here, some of which I don't even have any other findings that are this color, but if I happen to get them, now I've got them at least. So there's this, which is like an antique bronze kind of color. Super pretty. Again, they're just basic crimps, or crimp covers, I should say. This is an antique copper. Sometimes the antique copper and the antique bronze are kind of hard to tell, but it also came with silver. We've got a gold. It's actually two different shades of gold in here. So this one is a lot more of like that really bright gold, and then this one is a little bit more of like a, I don't know, natural gold. I don't know what you want to call it, but we've got some really pretty rose gold. I love the finish of this one, and I do apologize because not only am I filming this a little bit later in the day, but it's really cloudy today, so I feel like the lighting is just not the greatest, so I do apologize for that. But I'll just do my best, I guess, to try to describe certain things. But yeah, this is a really light rose gold. It's not like a cheesy kind of color at all. It's really pretty. Another silver. And then this last one is actually like a gunmetal, which is really cool. They all came in this container, which, I mean, it's very flat, so I don't really know what I'm going to use this for. I'm sure I can find something, but once I open all of these up, I definitely won't be able to store them all in here because I want to make sure that they, the colors stay separated and that they don't merge and all mix together. But yeah, this is the first thing that I got. Okay, so next I actually found this. So honestly, these crimp covers were the only purchase that I actually wanted to make, and then you know how it always happens, you end up getting way more than what you actually needed. It's fine. So the next thing I found was this set, and I don't remember, they called these like Bali mix or something like that. It's basically a mix of silver spacer beads and then also some bead caps in here. So there's I don't even remember, I think this was like 100 grams or something. I thought it was really reasonably priced, and I thought it would just be really fun to see all the different kinds of beads that we get in here. So let me open this up and we'll dump it out and kind of look through it together. I'm not gonna dump the whole thing out just because I don't feel like cleaning it up, if I'm being completely honest. But the first thing I see are these really giant ones. These are big bead caps. And I thought it was really neat that this included not only bead caps, but also spacer beads as well. I thought that was really cool. And again, this is a really pretty silver color. It's not the super bright silver. I don't really like that one. I'm not sure why, but we've got another bead cap. This one's a little bit smaller. There's a couple of those. Oh, that's actually a different size. That's really cool. So these are the same style, like the exact same type, but one's a little bit smaller than the other, which is really nice. I see a couple of these like lantern looking ones. I actually recently just got some gold spacer beads in one of my previous hauls, and they looked a lot like that. What else do we see? Here's another bead cap. This one's really cool. I really like just the intricate like line detail work on this one. Super fun. There's a couple of these like tubed looking spacer beads. Those are always fun. It's fun to get different shaped spacers because it just really changes the look of your bracelet for sure. This one is like a disc. It almost has like a windy like snake kind of pattern. That's really cool. Let's see, there's some of these spacers. These are all a little bit different. Those are fun. And I mean, there's so many in here, and I don't have the best like angle with filming, so I'm not gonna go over all of them. This is super cute. I think it's like, it kind of, when you bring it together, looks like a flower, but each, like, what would be a petal is like a heart. That's so cute. I love that one. Here's another bead cap. That's cute. Man, there are just so many different things in here. Here's another one. That one's kind of cool. It's almost got like a squared look to it. Oh, this is neat. This is almost like a bead cone. I have never worked with bead cones before. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. Wow. Just a ton of fun stuff in here. Oh, I think I showed that one already. Yeah, I probably should go through all of this and like split it up so I can actually see how many of each style there are. Maybe I'll do that when I watch like a movie or a TV show or something. But yeah, this is just kind of like a sneak peek, I guess. What is this? Oh, that's so cute. It's a little heart. Ugh, okay, I love this. These are like a rondelle disc kind of shape. My camera doesn't want to focus. So cool. There's like flower ones in here, like this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to use these. Yep, so I got that one, so let me just clean this up a bit. Okay, so then of course after I found that one and fell in love with it, you know how Amazon's always like, oh, if you like this, you'll like these items. And I was lured into their trap and they got me. So I got the silver pack and I got a gold pack. This one is slightly different because everything in here is a bead cap, so there's no like gold spacer beads. Like with this silver mix, it was kind of a combination between bead caps and spacer beads, whereas this one is just bead caps. So let's open this one up. I'm just gonna dump a few out. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. There are a ton of these giant flower spacers in here. I hope that I have big enough beads that'll go with these. I don't even know. I mean, they're pretty big. I don't know what size bead you would need to match with that. I mean, they're very pretty. I love them. When I first got this, I noticed these right away. These are so cool. These are also kind of like bead cones almost with the shape of them. They're really cool. There's super tiny little ones. This is super simple. But man, look at all the detail in there. Like, this is so tiny, yet they still go through the effort of adding in the veins for each of those leaves. So cool. There's this style. Again, look at all the detail. So cool. This is a different one. Super cute. Let's see, what else do we have? There's this one. I don't think I showed this one yet. I don't think there's quite the variety in this pack. Oh my goodness, look at this tiny little thing. Oh, it's so precious. I love it. I don't think there's the same amount of variety in this gold pack as there was in the silver, but that's totally okay. I still love all of the different bead caps that they have in this one. So I'm just going to clean this up and then move on to the last thing I got. All right, so then the very last thing I got was this container of beads. Let me just kind of move this stuff back a little bit. And I actually, it's kind of funny, I saw this and saw that it was from the brand Bead Haul, which is actually a brand that's really commonly sold on BB Craft. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I bet it comes with one of those really nice containers that I love. And of course, it did, so I'm super glad about that. But I also really liked the colors in here. I think they described it as like an earth tone mix. These are all 8mm beads. And they just have such beautiful colors. So I'm just going to kind of briefly show you some of them. I love how it goes from like whites and almost like transparent ones down to grays. We've got a little bit of blue in here, and then all the way down to black. I actually surprisingly don't have a ton of like these colored beads. So I really liked the colors in here. There's a lot of different kinds. Like there's a couple different crackle beads. So we've got like a crystal crackle, which is really cool. Where's the other one? This one is like a half crystal and then half black crackle. Super cool. I also liked that these were all 8mm beads, because I think 8mm, it's just a really good size for making like strung or like stretch bracelets, things like that. We have a bunch of different matte beads in here. So there's like a white translucent kind of one. There's this gray. We've got a black one on the far side. Some of them are really, just really simple. So they would be kind of good to include with maybe like gemstone beads or something. But I love this middle row here with these that almost have, they kind of look like marbly almost. Maybe this one will be a little bit easier for you guys to see, but they just, it's like, if you've ever worked with clay, there's a technique where you use like horsehair and you actually like burn it onto the clay, and that's what these remind me of. They're just so cool. I hope that these are decent quality. That I will have to update you guys on and let you know. But judging from them right now, I mean, they don't seem horrible. You can tell that they're not, you know, the same quality as like check glass beads just because of the, you know, coating around the hole here. But hopefully it doesn't, you know, rub off or anything. But I guess only time will tell with that. There are a couple pearls in here, which I really don't use pearls a ton, but I definitely can find something to use them for. So honestly, like I was super happy with this because literally every bead I really like and know that I will use. But I mean, they're just so cool looking. Like, look at this one. This one is just awesome. I'm so excited to make some bracelets, and these will go really well with that pack of silver like spacer beads and bead caps and stuff that I got. So I'm just very excited. And of course it came with one of these awesome cases, which you better know that when all of these beads are gone, I will definitely be reusing this case because these are just the best. So that's everything that I got. Nothing too crazy, just a couple things that I wanted to share with you. And again, I'm really going to try to remember to include all of the links down below in case you want to pick up any of these items. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see from me. I want to try to post things that you guys will enjoy. So definitely comment that down below. Plus, it honestly makes my day reading your comments. So I love to hear from you guys. But other than that, I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everyone.